Continuing coverage now, the Baltimore City Council unanimously passing the city's $4.2 billion budget plan for 2025 this week. But a government watchdog group has found some surprising pay raises for city employees tucked into the fine print. This morning, Open the Book's investigative journalist Jeremy Portnoy joining us live to weigh in. Jeremy, thanks for joining us. Good morning.
Good morning, Megan. Thanks for having me.
Of course, we're anxious to hear what you guys found. Which offices here in the city are increasing payroll?
So the mayor's office is kind of touting this budget as a win because it doesn't cut city services and it doesn't cut jobs overall. But what happened, we found two things. One, city agencies, some individual ones actually are cutting their jobs while still increasing their payroll cost. And number two, other agencies are going to be increasing their payroll without taking on any new employees.
Which specific ones did you find?
So I'll give you three examples.
Okay.
The council, which unanimously passed this budget, is going to be increasing its payroll by $600,000 without taking on any new employees. Then over at the state attorney's office, they actually slashed their budget for prosecuting criminals, but they're still going to raise their payroll by $1.5 million without adding any new positions, which was kind of surprising given that Baltimore has the third highest violent crime rate in the U.S.
It's certainly a concern for all of our viewers watching. The other concern, you're thinking taxpayer increases. You know, how are they going to pay for that?
So this money is, most of it's going to be coming from taxpayers' wallets. The city did not raise tax rates, but they're going to be collecting about $80 million extra in income tax and property tax compared to last year. And they're also projecting an increase in parking ticket enforcement and late fees. So all in all, that's an extra $130 million coming in.
In terms of that, does that seem pretty normal for cities to do when you talk about the parking tickets?
I mean, compared to what was happening in the past in Baltimore, nothing is changing law-wise, but just planning on more enforcement on these late fees.
Gotcha.
So that's one method of boosting revenue without the bad public optics of raising the tax rate.
Sure, and an option for them to do so. Any other red flags that you saw in the budget that maybe are looked at as poor decisions?
Yeah, so we found some city agencies that are going to be cutting jobs, but still increasing their payroll at the same time. So, for example, the Department of Transportation is taking away 24 jobs of filled and vacant positions, but their payroll is still going up about $5 million. Same thing at the library. The system is cutting about 15 jobs. Their payroll is still going to increase by $1.5 million.
And again, just to read between the lines, this would be pay increases then for the current positions that are already in position.
Correct.
Okay. Interesting. Jeremy, you know, you hear the budget, but breaking it down, it's very interesting. We appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.